Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swing man, I believe he has every...
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. And for New Orleans, the guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Crowder. Back to Paul. There's the pass to Crowder. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Offensive rebound. Ayton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Here's Alexander Walker. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul passes to Crowder. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Graham dishes to Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Paul kicks to Bridges. Paul against Graham. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. Plays through that contact well.
Shooting 1.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Hart the pass to Ingram. Beyond the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat. He's got to go ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
Now here's Paul. His last outing, he had 18 points. Booker the pass to Paul. To the inside. Ingram with the steal. Graham kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. And he lays it straight in. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here's Ayton. Good on the bucket. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Floats one. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The shot's good from Paul.
Chris Paul knows exactly not just who's going to hit him, but how they're going to hit him.
And there's the drive. The rejection by Paul. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball, great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
Ingram trying to get open.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Paul can't get it to go. And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next time. Oh, yes, sir. And that's big time from B.I.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Paul dishes to Crowder. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Into the lane. Graham finds Ingram. Misses from close range. The Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Booker, with no one around, buries it from three-point range.
Just a great job of Booker, able to understand the timing and the quick trigger that time.
Graham surveying the floor. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building.
Substitution.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Crowder in at the small forward. Suns trail by 3. The drive by Paul. That one falls. Paul's got 7 points.
Yeah, hard to throw Chris Paul off kilter there. Great at completing those tough baskets.
Graham, the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram against Saric. It's stolen by Saric. Paul, right side. Pass to Booker. Shoots over Graham. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Hart. Got a hand on it.
What instincts there as Saric is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
And it's Graham missing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Well, Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Paul against Graham. Alexander Walker passes to Graham. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Ayton at the elbow. Now, here's Hart. Defended by Crowder. Hart kicks to Graham. And stolen by Ayton. Inside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
An easy 2 points on the way.
Timeout.
Ingram's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Pelicans.
And Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Suns. Smith comes in for Saric. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Ayton. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
And he sinks the second. And, Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you've seen resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Suns with the ball. 7-point differential. Back to Paul. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Graham. It's tipped. Now Paul. He's got 9. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker finds Paul. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Back to Paul. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And Paul takes pride in scoring past the defense. He's used to getting roughed up a little bit. Sometimes he causes most of that, though. True grit from the little man.
Now the pass to Graham. That's good. And it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Paul. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
So for the Pelicans, Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Josh Hart. And Satoransky subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes to Satoransky. Kicks it to Ingram. No one near him. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Booker dishes to Kaminsky. Down low. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Chris Paul.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. To the paint. Booker the pass to Paul. Dishes it to Kaminsky. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Marshall with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Satoransky, and he makes good on the layup.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Smith. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Graham in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Satoransky's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the inside, Smith. Happy to see that one go in for his 2nd make in 5 attempts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Right at the free throw line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Satoransky, the pass to Hayes. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Hayes has got 6.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Suns trail by 5. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Marshall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the right side. Satoransky looking around. Shoots over McGee. And so it's Devontae Graham making things happen for New Orleans. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Devontae, you had it going long range. How did you find success out there?
My bigs doing a good job of screening. You know, it's hard to fight over them screens when they set them like that. And their bigs are kind of back playing, so I'm just letting it fly.
They give you space, you're going to shoot it, I know. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Well, for the Pelicans, Kenny, give us your take.
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Devontae Graham, what a contribution.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Brandon Ingram's out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Hart in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. 2 on the clock. He was all alone on that one. Alexander Walker's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pelicans. Paul passes to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Hart. Ingram with it. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Hart. Not a lot of room. Over Ayton. And the rejection violation. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Puts it up from 12. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. New Orleans moving it around. Now here's Hart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
That is just a kick.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
The free throw off from McGee. New Orleans leading by 8. Here's Satoransky. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Marshall. He has 7. Pass to Lewis. The 3. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Payne kicks to Bridges. Paul dishes to Payne. Paul passes to Payne. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Satoransky against McGee. He lobs it up, and Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Basket good. And that's 19 points for Chris Paul.
Chris Paul tapping into that absolute best magic tonight. For a long time, he set the standard for point guard play in the NBA.
And Satoransky kicks to Temple. Back to Satoransky. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for New Orleans, Thomas Satoransky. One shot.
Free throw good, Satoransky. Suns trail by 9. Paul dishes to McGee.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Phoenix, JaVale McGee. At the line for 2.
That's good from McGee. The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Lewis and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Paul against Lewis. Payne kicks to Bridges. The pass to Paul. The dish now to McGee. 6 to shoot. That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Ingram passes to Lewis. No good that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Paul. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Here's Ingram. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Paul against Lewis. Bridges outside. Here's Payne. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Pelicans lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Bridges and Saric make up the forwards. Paul out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Kaminsky in at the 5 spot.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Alexander Walker passes to Ingram. It's good.
Yeah, right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
Suns trail by 10. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Saric passes to Paul. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Hayes the pass to Alexander Walker. Ingram with it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Saric has got 4 rebounds in this game. Payne in the post. Shoots, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there. Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Paul kicks to Saric. Back to Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And front with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Marshall. Ayton trying to break free. Paul can't get it to go. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They're leading by 8. Here he goes. Passes it to Marshall. Back to Graham. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Inside. Here's Saric. Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Alexander Walker passes to Ingram. Paul against Graham. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans.
Here's Alexander Walker. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Ayton.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Clock at 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Booker.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Pass to Paul. Ayton with it. That's it. The Pelican lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Paul.
Yeah, right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Hart. Here's Ingram. Some solid defense from Saric. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no up.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, all having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Phoenix making some changes. Smith checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Crowder. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Graham against Paul. Here's Alexander Walker. Ingram outside. Over Ayton. That one off the back iron and out.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Graham against Paul. Graham, the pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Graham. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Chris Paul picks up that.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
At the line for your Pelicans, Devontae Graham. Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Graham. And great with Devontae Graham. You know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside. So you know exactly what you're getting with him.
And the Suns call time. You look at Devontae Graham. What a contribution.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Devontae Graham.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And it's Ingram missing.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Back to Paul. Ingram with the steal. He kicks it to Graham. The pass to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Suns call time. You look at Devontae Graham. What a contribution.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Frank Kaminsky, who's checked in for 8. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 3. Paul passes to Smith. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Graham from outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul kicks to Shamet. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. Count it and the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Suns?
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And it's Ingram missing.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Shamet the pass to Paul. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Graham dishes to Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Third team
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
Smith outside. Passes it to Paul. To the inside. Kaminsky kicks to Shamet. Pass to Paul. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he gets it back.
That's his fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Gets the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Paul passes to Smith. Feeds it to Paul. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, and do you see Chris Paul sweating right now? I don't.
Ingram against Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Paul passes to Kaminsky, and finished off by Kaminsky. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Graham gets a wide-open look, and they recover it. Launches it, buries it from outside.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Kaminsky. Back to Paul. Rebounded by Hart. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. Ingram outside. From 13, it's good!
Timeout, timeout.
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 2. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Here's Crowder. Ingram with a steal. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel
to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set a screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.